So now that you have your character, this is how to play World of Warcraft Part 2, getting your character started. So you've got your character, you've been put to this screen. Now you're just going to enter world. Just click enter world, and now let's do this. Let's get your character started.
You are a soldier of the Noble Alliance, a coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth. Your commanders have learned that an expedition bound for the Dragon Isles has been shipwrecked on a deserted island. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission led by the dragons Wrathion and Caligos. It now falls to you to find the lost expedition and see them safely to the Dragon Isles.
So, now that we are here, you are going to be given this. So, you're just going to go with that. Do use what you want to. And also, I do recommend to you for you to get used to your keybind. So I'm going to show you mine, but really these are excessively complex, to say the least. So so if we go to here, so click escape, then options, then you'll start on controls, then you can go to these action bars. I recommend have these on the side, which is 5 and 4, because they don't get in your way. And then keybinds. This is what I've bounded my action bars to. But again, if you just stick with the normal one, that won't affect you at all on your gameplay. So yeah, they're the settings that I recommend you to pick what you like. Oh, and also, wait, if we go to keybinds, camera, zoom in, I recommend this won't be bound, so I recommend you to have that to mouse wheel up, and then the same with zoom out, just mouse wheel down. It just makes it easier when you're a late game, when you're looking for things and riding mounts. But after that, now we're all bound, I can really just say, let's get started. So, you will go to whoever so these ones, the ones with a exclamation mark in like a shield shape, those are like campaign quests. Those are storylines. So these you need to do to carry on with the storyline, but just normal exclamation marks work. So you will, for example, so you walk up to them, and then you can click on them. This will come up. So you can read this, and now this is your quest objective. Warm up by fighting a combat dummy. So that's how much like silver you will receive. That's how much XP you can receive. Accept.
Refresh yourself on the basics. You don't know what's waiting once we're on the shore.
So once you've clicked accept, the quest has started. So you will target a enemy exactly how the game tells you to. Left click. Clicked it. And now you will see that you will have a basic attack shot. That will normally be 1. So then you just click 1. So you've done that.
Boy, it's raining. The skies were supposed to be clear.
So now once you've done the quest, you can come back to this person, to whoever you got the quest from, or so you will always want to go to this. So the question mark in a shield. A normal question mark means it's just a quest you've completed, not storyline or campaign. A question mark like that with a shield means that it's a campaign quest,
I will do
and
what I
you
can.
do claim them. These are worth a lot of XP.
Be careful who you trust. Cole will spar with you for now. Something about this rain doesn't feel right.
Rathion and I will fly ahead to investigate the island.
So that was just, so now you've completed your first quest. Normally your first quest will level you up, which will show more things, but along here, along your bottom, you can see how much XP you need. So I have 14 out of 605 XP. Yes, it does grade as the further you get, but so now your bag. So if you click B, you open your bag. So this is your storage. You can upgrade your storage, but this is your basic storage. And it will show you your gold inside. So also you can click N. So under here you can also click that to enter your bag. But if you go under it, talents and spellbook, click on it. This is where you get all of your spells from. So to move it, you will click Shift and drag it down. And now let's do this.
Private Cole, reporting for duty.
So in this case, this starts me straight into the storyline.
Let's move into sparring positions. I'll let you have the first strike. Here to help however I can. Never run from your opponent. Stand your ground, fight until the end. Remember to always face your enemy. I yield. So you're more than ready for whatever we find on that island.
So there, as a range person, he was close range. So I was purposely keeping distance, so because I'm range, I can attack him, but he won't be able to get to me.
I bet we'll save the expedition in no time.
So,
Keep up the good fight.
like I was saying before that, if you go to the shipwreck one, you will start straight into a storyline, but normally you need to get to level 10 before you start a storyline. And I do want to clarify, I'm about to complete a quest. I didn't level up there,
Captain,
so
we can't weather this storm for long.
Everyone below decks, now! The way forward will not be easy.
So this is a cutscene. You can escape, and are you sure you want to cancel it? This cutscene. So I'm gonna click no. But you cannot do anything while doing this. So you are just stuck watching this, unless if you want to click escape and okay, yes. So now I'm going to
The sea was
teach you
kind to you today.
some of the important binds. So M is to open your map, which will open, and then I will go on to map once we get further through, once you're level 10. N does nothing for now. B's bag. V can turn on and off enemy nameplates. Recommend keep them on. So then C is looking at your character, how much durability you have. If your durability goes to 0, the armor piece just won't work. Same with the weapon. And then X does nothing, and Z will draw your weapon out. To be honest, never need to do that, because whenever you click on an enemy and start, it will do it for you. So, for this quest, it says recover 6 first aid kits from Moncruels, however you pronounce that. So,
Our supplies, but don't take the murlocs lightly. They're deadly in swarms.
they really are. So now, if we click map, you can see this blue outline. This is where you need to go for your quest, but also your quest will be in that area. So out here, so where I am right now, there's no point doing it. So you will also have a mini map up here, which you can zoom in and out with these add and subtract symbols. But so you can also see the blue line there. So you are just going to look around, and to see if you need to kill these guys, if you hover over them, you see in the bottom right of your screen, they say Murloc main 0 out of 6 first aid kits recovered from defeated Murlocs. That means that you need to kill them for the quest, or you need to do something with them for the quest.
I don't have a target.
So you're going to kill them. So you've killed them. So as you saw there, I looted them. So that's how you will get loot off them. So for example here, I do that again. And now you will left click or right click, and this will appear. Which means you've earned, like, you normally earn like gold, copper and silver, but also you'll earn other items. It varies for each thing. So for example, I got linked mail boot, which I can get it. I do recommend claiming all, because it means that you can sell them, get more things out of it. So now, you've defeated your first proper enemy by now.
We cannot let the world fall to
So
darkness.
then you would go to the question mark, which again, if I
Control your
walk
power.
off, it is actually on your minimap. So, and if you can't find it, you can click this, and then if you go far enough away, there you need to be quite far away, but there will be like a thing directing how far you are in yards.
A long
Now you
road
click on
lies
that,
before us.
and okay, click complete.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
Continue, then complete quest.
The true battle lies ahead.
Now you've leveled up again. So now if you go click N, if we can all
I
that,
know what
N,
must be done.
it should be N, you can get another ability. so as you see, I'm organising already. So I've picked a nice organisation from my old characters, and I'm just sticking with that through them all, so I don't get confused between characters. So this one slows down my enemies. So I know that my stuns go 7, 8, 9, 10 dash equals. So that's what I'm putting it at.
First, we tend to the wounded. Then we'll regroup and determine our next steps.
Nasty storm. It must have hit the first boat too. I need to get closer.
So now, so for this quest, you need to go around collecting items, in this case people. So you will go up to him and just left click. It will give like a waiting bar, but if you get attacked or damaged in that waiting bar time, it will just stop and you will have to redo it.
The time for dreaming is over.
So now you can complete another quest
I will do what I can.
and
The
carry
Alliance
carry
will
on.
endure. Meet Captain Garrick up ahead.
So
I'm
yeah,
going to
that's
feed
what
you
I was
and
talking
promote
about. So
fighters.
there you see that 163 yards. If I follow that, that's where I need to be for my next quest. You can also see on your map. You can see which quest you want to be following, because eventually you'll get quite a few of these in cities. You can click on that or click on that, and now that will highlight this, but also it'll stand out from everything else, so you can just head towards that. So if we head over here,
Hungry.
We have a mission to accomplish. The Alliance leaves no one
You
behind.
and
Stay focused
you
and
do
sharp.
just need to keep grinding out quests until level 10, and you will see what I mean once you hit level 10. So you see this like arrow up there, that just shows that your quest carries on over here. So let's go for this bird. So with quite a few characters, you will have this bar underneath. That is a bar, like a mana bar. So most abilities will matter if that bar's full or not. So some abilities will charge it up. Like for example, my number 2, that uses up, but my number 1 will gain it. So now I can show you what. So you'll see these mini chests on maps sometimes. This means that you can go up to it and click. This will give you XP and a bunch of useful loot. And now if we go to your bag, you can see you got a bag out of this. That means that you have more storage. And then to automatically organise it, you can just click this brush next to the search bar and sorted. The flashing items are ones that you haven't seen, and you can see that it's a hunter's belt, but below the name at the bottom it says +1 armor, but it requires a level 8. So I can't use it yet until I'm level 8. Whenever it's flashing like something along here, do click, because you normally will have something to hand. So let's see what this is. So you bring it to your action bars, hover over it, leap backwards. So this is like a dodge ability. 20-second cooldown. So I don't want to use that much, but it's going to be useful. So I want to put it on something that I have easy access to, but I'm not going to click like randomly. So for example T, because I have easy access to it, but I'm not going to click it too much. And now let's go to name tags. So this guy has a yellow name tag. That means it's neutral unless if you attack it first. So look, I can get as close as I want to it. It's not going to attack me. But as soon as I attack it first, it's now red, so it's attacking me. So red tags are ones that if you just get in a proximity of it, it's going to go attack you. Green name tags, you can't attack at all. They won't attack you, you can't attack them.
We'll find that missing expedition.
You're neutral with them. So here now I have the circle with the yellow dot on it. The yellow dots mean something that I need to interact with. So I go here and I see that this is like I can hop, so it has like a white outline along the edge of it when I'm hovering over it. I click on it. I'm now interacting with it.
The Quill Lord ambushed us. Eat first, Ilaria. You need your strength.
Again, you're going to complete your quest. And you are just going to keep grinding these quests until you are a higher level. So you will sometimes have a heal. This will just mean that you'll do this, and while that you're healing. So whenever you see so this is your like character bar. So you can see your health on it, your mana, stamina, whatever. And also how much damage your how much damage you will deal or taking. You can do that, and you can right click and get all of these options. You don't really need them. So now if we go down here, so this is like a useful bar. So you have your character, which I've gone through. Professions. You get 2 professions, and then cooking and fishing. But once you've got your 2 professions, you're stuck with them for your character. This can always change. And now talents and spells. You can go to general, which will show you all of these. And then you have achievements, which, to be honest, until you start to, unless if you want to purposely complete these, like you will normally just, these are really all that you can just accidentally come across. And then you have your quest log, which is your map. But also it will show you along here all the quests. So you can see all of your quests down there. Then you have housing, which I am going to do a completely different video on. A complete housing tutorial. Now, guiding communities, which is guild and communities, which way you can find a group. Again, I'm going to go over that in a later in this video, or in a later video. Then you have mounts, which I'll go in more late game. Now here's mounts. And now you have like your collections, which involves mounts, which again I'll go through late game. These I'll go through like when I go through mounts. And then, to be honest, most of these aren't useful, except from these, which again I will go through later. And then you have shop and game menu, which you have your shop, and also you can just click escape for game menu. So that is your basics, and now I am going to see you at level 10, and I'm going to run through the start of the main storyline, I should say. Here is we are here, and this is your first dungeon. So use the dungeon finder to enter your dungeon. So that is the group finder, which looks like an green eye. Click on it, you're here. Find dungeon, raid, and then groups. So you want to click the dungeon that you need to do, and then click find group. This means that you are looking for a dungeon, and you're ready to enter. This is just before you're hitting level 10. So now that it's ready, you're gonna enter. So with dungeons, you will there's 3 kinds that you can be.
Let's move. I'll draw the ogre's attacks. The rest of you focus on taking them down.
Attack, tank, and heal. So this person who is taking all the ogre's hits is called a tank. She is literally, she can take a lot of hits. That's what a tank can do. Normally you need to be quite skilled to do it, to play tank. So healing is another option, which is you can't really get that far on your own, but you are a really important support player.
We've almost cleared the room. Keep pushing.
So I recommend you do the third one, damage, because the issue with healing is that it's annoying to fight, and you're fighting a lot, because it's quite complicated. Well, no, it's just you don't deal damage really. You can heal yourself, but it just takes a while to kill enemies. So or you can do damage, because damage is just naturally the best. Because unlike tank, it's easy to do, it's not that complicated, and you actually deal a lot of damage, unlike healing. But that's for your first one. Then once you are level 10, your storyline will start, and a lot of things unlock. So it's where the game starts to go into your hands, I should say.
That's one of Gorgroth's top lieutenants. Can we really defeat him?
We haven't come this far to quit now. Recruit, you lead the attack. I'll charge in after you.
So I'm going to enter with damage. Another stunned. No, they're not. So
I'll keep his attacks focused on me. Henry, you heal us up.
So fighting, you should try and like being ranged, stay away, stay out of their range. then as you see there, under their bar, which will be here, under their health bar, there's sometimes a bar, another bar. That's when it's charging normally quite a powerful attack. So like here, seismic wave, that deals a lot of damage.
No time to waste. We've got Gorgoth cornered.
Fantasy bow.
I need to get closer.
So and also sometimes you will see like a portal looking thing on the ground, like it's white, sometimes blue. And that's when you do not want to be in that like circle like thing, because that they're about to land an attack and it's gonna damage you. Like it will deal a lot of damage and it will be dangerous. Like it will like just stay out of it, because it could be a stun. It could be quite a few things, but none of them are good for you. How much health? So he has quite high health. So now I'm going to buff. Because he's sending bulk enemies at me. And now I can fully buff myself. So now I'm shielded. So I'm taking less damage. That was good because I could see that he was going for me at first. So here, yeah, these. Those, see if I stand on it, that dealt so much damage. I do not want that. I do not want that to happen. So I'm avoiding them.
No! He's completing the ritual! Something happened. I think we stopped it. I can't control my actions. Survival dispels its foul magic. Is the aspect of magic so easily subjugated? Fight it, Caligo!
One second. I'm just left. So right now, this is the definition of a boss fight. If you see a skull, it's a boss fight. Also, I did actually. So he's charging attack, Shadow Breath, which deals a lot of damage. I'm out of heals. So with a skull, that means it's a boss. Also, you can hover over them, and you'll see Kelegos. Goes aspect of the blue dragonfly, level question mark brackets boss. Here we are.
This world is full of wonders.
So quest. So that is your first raid. Now let's complete this quest. Congratulations, you're level 10.
Caligos, can you bear our recruit to the Dragon Isles? I must report back to Stormwind.
After such a daring rescue, how could I refuse? Let me know when you're ready to depart. I'll catch you up on the way.
So now that you are level 10, we can start your storyline. So again, I'm just going to finish under here. So talents and spellbook. Now you get to pick this. So what kind you are. For this case, mine are all damage, but like I said, you can have different ones. So I am actually gonna. Eventually, you're gonna learn quite a specific fighting style that you like. So I am going to go over all of these and pick one that I like. So. So I like this middle one. So I'm gonna activate it. And I think this is locked, so talents. So now you're here. So you would get each one for each level, and I've won. Recommend do go organised, don't just pick random ones. So I'm gonna start with that. And now that's buffed me. So, quests. So we've done all of these. Guild and combat, I've done that. So now mounts, you can now mount things. You can pretty much ride and fly them. Makes you quicker, it means you can fly and you're quicker in the air. And then I've done the rest. So that is up to level 10. Hope you had fun, and I am going to do a past level 10 one soon. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Good.